Okay, good morning. Welcome to
MathIdeas number 179.
MathIdeas number 179. Okay, we were just playing around on Khan Academy on one of their problems. What was it called? Divisibility intuition.
Mm-hmm.
And we were learning about some different kinds of numbers. Some numbers, like 5, only had a couple of numbers that divide into it. What divides into 5, for example?
5 into 5?
Yeah. What's the first thing you notice that divides into 5?
1 and 5.
1 and 5, right. 1 and 5, and that's it for 5. Some numbers had a special property that only 1 and the number went into them.
Mm-hmm.
And yet other numbers like 6, where you had 1 and 6 went into 6. What else goes into 6?
3 and 3.
Not 3 and 3. What else? What other two numbers multiply together to be 6?
2 and
2 and 3, right, 2 and 3. So some numbers are special and only have 1 and that number that go into them. And other numbers have more numbers that go into them.
Mm-hmm.
The special numbers that only have 1 and the number that go into them are called, do you know?
Prime numbers.
Prime numbers. Very good. Very good. They're called prime numbers. So we're going to see how you find some prime numbers. And there was this guy in Greece named Aristophanes. Have you ever heard his name before? Where? What did he?
In a book.
In a book? Yeah. Do you remember what he did that was really famous?
He measured the earth.
He measured the earth, yeah. So he measured the earth. And he was pretty close, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he also came up with a neat way to find prime numbers. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to learn just a little bit about the Sieve of Aristophanes. So the first thing we do is we ignore 1. I'm just gonna cross out 1. 1 is a special number, and we just say that it's not prime. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
But now the first number we come across is 2, and I want you to cross out with your orange marker all the multiples of 2. So leave 2, but cross out 4. What's the next multiple of 2? When you count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12,
14,
good, 16, let's go faster, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, now you say them, fast.
32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50.
Awesome. Okay, so we know 24 is not a prime number. Remember, prime numbers only have 1 and that number that go into them. 24 is not prime because 2 goes into 24, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now next we're going to circle 3 because it's the next number we have, and we're going to cross out all the multiples of 3. Even if they're already crossed out, we're going to cross them out again. You ready? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, good job, 27, 30, 32, oops, 33, yeah, sorry, you fooled me, 36, 39,
42,
42,
45,
45,
48,
48, and that's it, okay. Good. So we know, for example, that 33 is not prime because 3 goes into it. Okay, so the next number we see is 5. So now we're going to cross out all the multiples of 5. Do you know how to count by 5s? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50. Okay, so for example, we now know 35 is not prime because what goes into it?
5.
5 goes into it. All right, now all the multiples of 7. Now, do you know how to count by 7s or do you need my help? 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42. Did you notice something interesting there? About the multiples of 7?
35, 42.
They were already all crossed out.
Yeah.
Isn't that neat?
40.
Now that wouldn't be true, by the way, if we went from 50 up to 100, but it turned out to be true here. So, that's fine. So we didn't find it, we didn't cross out any more numbers. With the multiples of 11, we're not going to cross out any more numbers, because here, cross them out for me. 22's already been crossed out. Cross it out. 22, 33, 44. Okay, multiples of 13. Do you know what 13 times 2 is?
It's 26.
Good. Cross it out. Right here, right here, right here. And what's 13 times 3? Do you know?
Is 39.
39. Good job. Right here. Cross it out again. Okay, that's it. Because 13 times 4 is 52. 17. 17 times 2 is 34. So you can cross that out again. That's it. Because 17 times 3 is 51. 19, we see. You know what 19 times 2 is?
19 is 28.
38.
38.
Close. So cross out 38 again. Okay, our next one that's not crossed out is 23. 23 times 2 is?
3 times 2 is 46.
46, good job. Okay, next one is 29. Do you know what 29 times 2 is?
Okay, that's 58.
Good job, wow, that's already bigger than 50. So all of these times 2 are going to be bigger than 50. So we don't have anything more to cross out. Now, sometimes when you do the Sieve of Aristophanes, you don't stop at 50, you might stop at 200, so you have to do a little bit more work. But we just found, this tells us all the prime numbers less than 50. Okay, you ready to say them? All the prime numbers less than 50 are 2.
3, 5, 7, 11.
Say them loud.
13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 49.
Oops, we made one mistake. 49 is not prime. I forgot. When we were doing multiples of 7, we stopped at 42, but we should have gone to 49. Because look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cross it out. Sorry about that. I bet a lot of people watching the video noticed that we stopped at 42 and we should have gone to 49. But we found it at the end. So that's alright. 49 is 7 times 7. Okay, so we found all the primes less than 50. That's really neat, isn't it? Alright, good job today, honey. Good job. So this guy figured out a method for finding prime numbers. And he also measured the Earth. Pretty smart guy. Wasn't he also the librarian at Alexandria? Was he?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he was. He did a lot of things. Pretty good life that guy had.